Yo, yo, yo. Yo, 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 yo. Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. Oh, 1 2, oh, 1 2, oh, 1 2, 1 2. Yeah.
They don't even know what's coming for them. Get ready to light it up tonight.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. And tonight, we've got the New York Knicks up against the Milwaukee Bucks. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. And the Eastern Conference has been fun to watch. A lot of focus as always this year. And as we hit the midseason surge, let's check out the standings and how they're shaping up. Take a look at New York. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And, of course, there's the Bucks. Right now, quite a ways down below.
And seeing where the Bucks are, they're not in a good place right now as a ball club. After the success of last season, they were expecting bigger and better things this year.
And you know what? Even though the season hasn't been a complete disaster, they're pretty dysfunctional as a team right now.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. And for the Knicks, they've got OG Anunoby. A-Train is out there with Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Hart in at the power forward position. Teams are evaluating Clark's statistics and reviewing performances in more detail, I think, than ever before.
I agree with you. I mean, the complexity of the reports is much more in depth than it ever has been, and with that comes an increased level of scrutiny and expectation. It's almost illegal. Somebody as big as Giannis shouldn't really have that quick of a first step.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice dribble.
Lopez outside. Back to Lillard. There's the triple. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
The ultimate competitor who loves getting the payback bucket. That's who Lillard is.
Here's A-Train. Offline with his 3. Looking at the last game for the Bucks, it was a loss to the Magic.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Prince, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Over in the corner, Lillard. It's rebounded by Towns.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And Clark, the debate around Karl Anthony Towns. Is he the greatest shooting big of all time?
Well, look, if you just want to go numbers, it's an emphatic yes. No 7-footer has ever shot it like Cat. Around 40% from 3 over his career. That's not just a 1 or 2 season deal. That's a multi-year career. So I say yes.
And Giannis gets it to go.
With the threat of his drive where he's lethal, the defense has to live with Giannis shooting the mid-range jump shot.
A-Train. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, earlier I spoke with Tom Thibodeau. I talked with Coach about how he plans to stop Giannis Antetokounmpo tonight. Coach laughed and then asked me, you have any ideas? Giannis is an impossible matchup. We just hope to slow him down a little. As always, it's very difficult to game plan for the Greek Freak, a multiple-time MVP. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Giannis after the made shot from A-Train. Giannis a screen on Anunoby. Trent outside. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. All right, guys, I'm told we're about to connect to our insider, Shams Charania, who has a beat on something. Hey, Shams, what's the story?
Thanks, Kevin. With the trade deadline nearing, the front office of the Orlando Magic have announced their latest move. They've acquired one of the more mobile and athletic centers in the league. Clint Capella knows his role: defend, run the floor, finish, and rebound at a high level. He might never be a star in this league, but he can star in his role, and that certainly has quite a bit of value.
Thank you so much, Shams. We sure appreciate the update. Bucks trail by 8. Lillard outside. Will it go? It's hauled in by Achua. The Knicks have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals. closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Here comes the Knicks hitting answers, everyone.
Miles McBride's checked in for A-Train. And then for Milwaukee, Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Lopez. Jackson comes in for Taurean Prince. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Trent. Going with almost an entire new group here. Towns, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Achua. Mikal Bridges checked in for Miles McBride. And it's A-Train in for Jalen Brunson. The Bucks also with the sub. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Josh Hart out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's A-Train. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Bridges in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
A-Train can't get it to drop. The Bucks have gone a superb 7 of 7 from the field here in the second. Jackson misses. The Knicks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. A-Train, good.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Hard against Giannis. Out to Kuzma. Back to Giannis. 5 on the clock. That's good from Porter on the assist by Giannis. Giannis has got 3 assists now in this one. Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, A-Train in the last game against Oklahoma City was all business. He ended up with 43 points, and as his team has come to expect, he was a major factor from deep. He really worked hard in that game and put up some big numbers as a result. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And here's Kuzma. After the three-pointer from A-Train, Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Kuzma. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Kuzma's got 7.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Took him no time at all on that one. 24 points for A-Train.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Taurean Prince comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Trent's checked in for Jackson. And Lillard subbed in for Porter. Now, here's Trent. Still yet to score. Three-pointer, Lillard. That shot missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
A-Train, the pass to Anunoby. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Portis. Prince with it. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Lillard from outside gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 6.
Incredible range. Lillard makes these deep shots look like they're effortless.
To the middle. A-Train can't get it to drop. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Lopez inside, defended by Towns. Goes up to the stripe. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Lillard's got the game tied up here for the Bucks.
Hey, every time Dame shoots it, you feel like it's going to drop.
A-Train, the pass to Towns. New York moving the ball around, and the shot goes in. A-Train's got 13 points in just this quarter.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Goes up, rips down the breakaway slam.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
And there's the call on A-Train. Close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Knicks lead by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Right now, the New York Knicks are providing quite an entertaining and close game.
Well, they've been the more measured team, passing up good shots for great ones.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, but also disciplined. That's a sign of good coaching.
All right, and now one of the more highly anticipated topics. Some news about trades to discuss.
Their defense has got a lot better. Capella's an elite rim protector. He rebounds, he runs the floor. His value goes beyond the box score.
Yeah, I like what he brings to this lineup.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. A-Train has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, the post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. The guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent. And it's Prince in at the small forward. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby. And the coach's challenge has been triggered here. Coach wants a review of the out-of-bounds violation.
And this is the exact type of play that I think is perfect for a review. Coach's challenge or not. I mean, you seldom get into a...
The previous play is under review. The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Down to just one possession. Each possession so critical. So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator. And the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
You know, and some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen, regardless of the call staying the same.
On defense, New York. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Oh, yeah! How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Clark, what in the world is left for Giannis to accomplish at this point?
You know, Kevin, I don't know, quite honestly. I mean, perhaps more championships or MVPs. He's really done it all. Maybe a scoring title, but whatever he does from this point on, it's only going to add to what's been a Hall of Fame career. Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a three-point play.
And Antetokounmpo is just fearless. I mean, hit him, knock him around, really doesn't faze him, doesn't matter. I mean, this guy is determined to get the job done, and he does.
Miles McBride's checked in for Mikal Bridges. Free throw no good for Giannis.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him, an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks use their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better we can be. Kevin?
Yeah, you follow this league for a long time. That sounds like a pretty good game plan.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here's Lopez. No scoring in this one. Prince setting a pick for Trent. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
A-Train, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Three-pointer, Lillard. It's good from long range. Lillard's got 11 points.
The moment they hit that last shot, Lillard wanted one of his own. He was determined and undeterred to shoot.
New York leading by 10. Jalen Brunson out there with A-Train. Then it's Bridges. And then there's Precious Achiuwa. And it's Robinson in at the center position. That's the 5 for New York right now.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And a fast break now for New York. Pass to A-Train. Here's the 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And he knocks down the first one. A different look for New York. Towns is checked in for Precious Achiuwa. And Anunoby subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Here's A-Train. A three-pointer off the mark.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Porter. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. New York leading by 12. Here's A-Train. A slam dunk by Robinson.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Back to Porter. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 8 rebounds in this game. Takes the 3. A-Train can't get it to drop.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Porter passes to Antetokounmpo. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Giannis always trying to impact the game at both ends, but really has become a workhorse on the offensive end.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Taurean Prince comes in. Yet another bucket.
Hats off to him. I mean, he's got the longest 40-point streak in history.
Unreal. He's been on a scoring binge the likes we have never seen before. Inside, stolen by Anunoby. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Bridges for three. And again, New York with the triple. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever.
Ooh, boy, they getting hot. I done missed a lot of shots early. But I was trash.
Looking to end the run. Antetokounmpo. Here's A-Train. Makes it off the glass. A-Train's got 47 points.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He knows every possession is critical now. And New York making a change here. Hart's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your New York Knicks, number 3, Josh Hart.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Trent outside. Here's Giannis. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there. New York with the ball. They're on a 16-5 run here. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's A-Train. Fires for three. Good. That's another bucket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show.
87-63.
Lopez passes to Trent. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Owen, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you.
he has been slinging 40s like it's nothing lately. Great win tonight, MP. Visualize a win tonight. Then go out and take
Oh, let's get it.
Hottest team in the land coming through.
This should be fun as hell. Career mode.
A record many consider to be impossible to break. But here tonight, MP has the chance to record more threes in a single season than Stephen Curry's 402 mark. Truly, welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. Thompson and Harris are the 3 and the 4. Cunningham in at the point with Beasley. They're the backcourt. And it's Duren in at the 5. And for New York, we've got Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's A-Train in at the point. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Here we go. And it's the Pistons to start out. Now here's Cunningham. He's covered closely. Thompson outside. There's the 3. And it's New York with a rebound. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
Yeah, and you know,